And so now I see Ame. Ame, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Ame, awesome. I can hear you now. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, and then I see Sumaya. Sumaya, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. Sumaya, thank you. Thanks for connecting. So this is going to be an explosion, right? Right. This event is going to be an explosion. It's going to be an awesome time, right? We want to be doing something a little bit unusual. Let me welcome you all to PBL Festival. And let me quickly say that we once had a version for the educators, like for the teachers, and then we had several educators from various places across the globe coming to come and show us how they have applied project-based learning in their classrooms. And it was really very explosive. You know, we saw different perspectives and, across the globe, and how project-based learning is happening, in different places across the globe. And this is the learners version. So right now we're passing the microphones to the learners, right, to the innovators. We're saying, come show us what PBL looks like. Come show us the wonderful projects you have worked on. And of course, to also inspire a lot of kids out there, right, who are probably doing something similar, but because they find it strange. If you are amongst learners where this is not really happening, you may not be motivated to want to do stuff like this, right? So this, I believe, is going to be a huge motivation for so many students out there, right, to help them see what they can do, right? So and this really, I really can't wait to see what you guys have put together as regards your projects. Okay, so we're going to do this one by one. So I'm going to have Naomi and Sumaya. I know you guys are both, right? So I've seen what you guys are doing on LinkedIn, the amazing stuff you're doing, and it's really great. I must say it's really good. So I'm going to take Sumaya and Naomi first, and then I'll come to Ame, right? Okay. So just one moment. Yeah, so Ame, I'm going to come to you just in a moment, right? So I just want to start with Sumaya and Naomi. Is that okay, Ame?
Okay.
Yeah, great, thanks. Great. So here I have Naomi and Sumaya. So Naomi, I'm going to ask that you tell us about yourself, and then I move to Sumaya.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, so how about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So now, awesome. So Naomi, I'm going to ask that you tell us about yourself.
Okay. So my name is Naomi. I'm a 15 years old student of Caleb British International School. I am from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a software developer and the co-founder of the Girls Techie. I'm also an advocate for the rebirth of reading culture. I think that's pretty much all about myself.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Of course, the Girls Techie is something that I'm very interested in, right? I'm very interested in that. I'm going to come to that later. All right, so Sumaya, can I ask that you tell us about yourself too?
Okay, so hello everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Maya Adibute, and I am a 14-year-old software developer from Lagos, Nigeria. And I am a female in tech advocate. I'm advocating for the female early learning programming for females. And I'm also a science scientist and a STEM promoter. I think basically that's who I am.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you for that, Sumaya. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, Ame, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so Ame, can you tell us about yourself?
Hi, guys. My name is Ame Simala, and I'm 16 years old. I'm in senior level, I'm doing senior level school. And I'm a part of the Discovery Club program at school. deals with IT and artificial intelligence. So yeah.
Awesome. Great. Thank you for that, Amy. So I know we once had an interview together, and I still have that project ringing in my head. That thing you told me about about the robot, moving around, the surveillance, the robot being the security thing and all of that. All right. I'm sure you want to tell us about that today. And maybe you have another project in mind, or that's what you want to. Are you going to talk about as another project?
We haven't started on other projects, and I don't have one yet in my mind, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So I guess it's just going to be about that one. Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay, so I think I should start with Amy now, and then I'll come to Naomi and Sumaya. Naomi and Sumaya will tell us about the girls' techie and what they are doing with the girls' techie. Yeah. So Naomi, let me start with Amy. Amy is going to tell us about an amazing project. So Naomi, if you don't mind, you can turn off your video for now. The next 6-7 minutes are about. I'm going to come to you and Sumaya. Right? Is that okay, Naomi? Great. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Great. So Amy, let's talk about this. What do you have for us today? Amy, are you there?
Repeat your question.
Yeah. So tell us about your project.
My project was so it was the whole program is about applying artificial intelligence to daily life problems. And you were given a certain situation and you had to come up with or make an artificial intelligence agent to solve a certain problem at a certain location. So we were given a place. It's called Terra. It's a place with it's a building where it's carved out of stone, and the people face a problem of unsafety and just problems of thieves and such. So it is a group project. So we had to make an intelligent agent that could solve that problem. And I have to point this out. Intelligent agent doesn't have to be a robot. It doesn't have to be anything that's too extra. It is anything that is done. It's more than just human intelligence. It is artificial intelligence. You put it in and it does the work artificially and independently. So our group decided to make an intelligent agent that had thermogram eyes in the cameras so that it can scan the bodies around the areas, surveying them to see if there's any incoming people. They could see them from afar and they can be able to prepare well in time. And then it had the wheels to it because the place is sort of in a desert, so the wheels had like the grip thing to the ground, so it could work. It could move around easily. So that is my project. That is our project.
Awesome. So it's something that moves around an area, and then yeah. So that is going to replace that is going to replace humans to an extent. Like, so instead of humans being the one surveilling the area and trying to see what's happening here and there, and then they could stand the risk of being attacked suddenly. So this time around, there's going to be an intelligence agent, a robot in this case, that is there surveilling the area and trying to capture everything, and there's a room somewhere where the whole thing is being seen, like a kind of showroom or something. Yeah, so where the whole environment is being viewed, and then there's any strange face, any intruder or something, and that person can be easily captured. And yeah, so tell me, I mean, how far are you willing to go with this project? This is really an amazing project. Like I see, it's something so powerful. So how far are you willing to go with this project?
As far as it can take me, it is upon us, my generation, to try and help solve all the problems that we can with technology. Technology is the future, and if we have the resources, if we have the mind, the brain, then I could be able to do that, and it can help solve problems anywhere in the world. So I'm willing to take it wherever it can go.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love that. Awesome. So this is quite different from the conventional schooling system of, say, write an exam, get a grade. How do you feel, Ame? How do you feel right now, looking at the fact that you have been able to work on a project with a team, and you've been able to come up to a practical solution? How do you feel, compared to the conventional school system of, you sit in class and you take exam, and can you try to compare the two experiences and tell me how you feel about being able to do a project?
It's fun. First of all, it is very fun. It's very interactive. It's a different environment, different tactics. It helps you grow, even your creativity. You think outside the box. You're not stuck in the same classroom, doing the same thing. And your intelligence is not necessarily measured about having good memory, but you actually have to apply it. It's practical. So it's very nice. I don't know. I can't find the way to explain it, but yeah.
Yeah, so you have to do something. It's practical. It's practical. You have to be creative. You have to think, and it was really fun, right? Yeah, and that's what we're saying. That we hope that many schools in Africa, many schools in Nigeria, across Africa, will really embrace project-based learning and begin to do things like this, because this is the only way for students to cultivate real skills, right? This is going to be creativity at work. This is going to be, communication, critical thinking at work. This is going to be real technology use at work. This is going to be a lot of skills being cultivated, right? As against just the school and the exam thing and exam ends and the whole thing just flies off, you get the result and it's not so valuable, right? So this is a project you'll always be proud of, as something that you have worked on with your team, every now and then, even in the nearest future. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, so Ame, thank you again for sharing this amazing project with us on PBL Festival. Like it's a festival. We're celebrating projects, right? That's what we're doing here, right? We're celebrating projects in the K-12 landscape across the globe, and we're going to keep having more and more and more of this. So, want to encourage you not to stop doing, do something new, try something different. You could modify the project and it could become something else. Of course, there can also be a partnership, with other companies, and to really take this far beyond what it is right now and really make it something marketable, and so on and so and so forth, right? So please, don't stop on the project. Push for something new, take it further, and I hope to see you doing great things, even in the next few months, next year and in the next future.
Yes.
Yeah, so
do better things, improve whatever idea that you have, and with the amazing programs and people out there who are trying to avail such programs, the platform to do such educative things, I feel like the government should adopt them in schools. Like you're saying, learning in a classroom isn't the way to go. So if you have programs that are already there, already existing, trying to help education system to be a better one, then the government should really look into it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's nothing far from the truth. We hope to see this become the new normal, right? We hope to see this become a culture everywhere in the nearest future. All right. So Ame, once again, thank you so much. Thank you for hooking up.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. It's our pleasure. The pleasure is ours. Thank you. You're the best, Ame.
Thank you.
Yeah. So bye for now. Yeah, so that was an awesome time with Ame. So she's from Botswana, and she and her team worked on an amazing project. And if this becomes what our school is known for, if this becomes the product, if this becomes the evidence of learning in our schools, we can be sure that education will have the power to affect our society and our economy. We need an education system that is strong enough to affect our society and the economy. That's what we need today. We don't need an education system that is just totally exam focused, that is just driven towards exams. And then when the exams are over, there's nothing. Of course, when the pandemic came, we saw that that system was weak and not so valuable, right? The pandemic wrecked that system, right? So we need something more. We need an education system that is powerful enough to empower kids, to empower teenagers, to see their society as a place that they can influence, right? And then begin to influence the society right from school. That's the kind of education we want to have, all right? And it's happening, and it will continue to spread, as we. So right now, I'm going to move to Sumaya and Naomi. Sumaya and Naomi, they are a duo and they have something amazing, something super to share with us at PBLFestival today. So once again, Sumaya, Naomi, you're welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys a number of questions. Yeah, so this is about the Girls Techie, right? This is about the Girls Techie. The Girls Techie is one amazing project I've seen, that should be lauded, right? That should be celebrated. So tell me, what led to the Girls Techie? Like, why? Why the Girls Techie?
Okay. So let me go first. The Girls Techie, Maya and I met on Twitter, which is a developers community. So every time Sumaya and I always go for hackathons together, but every single time we went for hackathons, we always sought for teenage girls of our type, but we hardly ever found. Most of our friends were never interested in. We're like high school girls abroad, but the time difference was bad for us. So we needed people like of our age who could also be with us, who we could go for hackathons together. That's how Sumaya and I started brainstorming. What could we do to stop this? And we thought about, why don't we have our own program called the Girls Techie? That was how the Girls Techie was brought about.
Awesome. Sumaya, you want to add something?
Yes, like what you said, the project majorly is about bridging the gender gap in STEM in Africa, Nigeria precisely, because when we look at the ratio or the percentage of males in STEM with that of females in STEM, it's actually it's very huge. And this causing a major setback because for young girls who have interest in getting into STEM, they don't have role models to look up to. So these are some of the challenges. And for even the organizations we have already, that empowering girls in STEM, most of them focus on women. And for high school girls like us, mixing with women is not as easy as mixing with age mates or people of the same age. So why not we create a community for girls who have the same ideas, so they're able to brainstorm, create projects, and solve real life challenges together.
Amazing. So that's awesome. Yeah. So I love that. Like, I really love that. Yeah. Let me start by commending the both of you, right, for taking this initiative. Right, like you said, it's a serious one, right? And for us not to have that divide, for us not to have that gap, we need more initiatives like this currently, right? Even in the Nigerian landscape, we need more of this stuff. Okay, so tell me, so when you saw this need and you were like, something has to be done, what was the starting point, right? So let me start with Sumaya. What was the starting point? What was the first thing you had to do, and to really birth the vision of the Girls Techie? Tell me where it started from.
I could say where it started from was like after both of us spoke about the challenges we faced, then that was how the Girls Techie came about. But for this the Girls Techie, no one knows about it. So we needed to build publicity. And that was why we organized our first cohort last month, I think October 30. Yes, that was when we organized our first cohort. And after that, those who attended, they were told what the organization was about, so they could inform their friends and those who they know. So I think the first thing is, after identifying the challenge, is the next thing is the idea. We need people, we actually need publicity. So that was the first thing. The first thing was identifying the challenge. Then the next was looking for a solution, which is creating a community. And that was how the Girls Techie was built about.
Yeah, creating a community. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, yes, I get that. I get it. Naomi, do you want to add something to that?
Yes. So basically, as Maya said, when we to find a problem, you obviously have to find a solution, you have to have a problem. So after seeing that problem, Sumaya and I started talking like, what could we do to stop this? Like, this was too bad. 79% of developers are male. For you to know how large the gender gap is. So we started thinking, then we came up with an idea. Why not empower girls in Africa? Because it is often said that passion is what makes someone want to do something over and over again. So why not catch them when they are young? Because when someone is old, the person already has a lot of things they're thinking about. But when they are young, they easily get to want to do it. If you give them that particular passion they need, then they are able to do it. That's how we thought about the Girls Techie. And then we started with, just as Maya said, our first program, which was a mobile and web development workshop for teenage and high school girls. That was where the Girls Techie started.
Amazing. You guys are superstars, right? I can say that a million times. You guys are superstars, right? So you see what you're doing right now is what we hope that in the nearest future, education in Nigeria will look like, right? We want to have an education system where at the end of the day, students are inspired to discover problems. And right from being in school, they are providing practical solutions. That's why I said you guys are superstars, right? I can say that a billion times, a trillion times. I can increase it, so this is great. So tell me, so when it started, how was the first experience? So the first course, October 30, how was the first experience, gathering the kids? I saw some pictures you shared on LinkedIn, you shared in the registration form. I saw a number of pictures. So tell me, how was the experience like, in that first gathering? So okay, let's start with Naomi now.
Okay, to be sincere, Sumaya and I actually never met physically before that day. We always talked online and everything. So that was my first experience of gathering people together. Before, I was kind of afraid, like, how will it go? How is it going to happen? But on getting there, everything went smoothly. Everybody got there. We had this thing. Everyone had fun. All my friends who were there, everyone like gave good testimonies. It was so much fun. We never expected it. We knew it was going to actually be a good thing, but then we didn't expect it to be like to that level. But it was so much fun. The girls learned a lot. They had so much fun. Even a lot of my friends who were not really interested in coding before, and then I had to like persuade them to come, like, please come, please come, please come. Let's make this thing a hit. They didn't really want, but when they got there, they left with so much joy. It went well, so well.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, Sumaya, you're gonna add to that.
Naomi said it all, but I think the only thing was actually that was my first time of organizing an event, and like we wanted to make it perfect. We didn't want to make any sort of mistakes and something like that, and it went well. Oh.
Yeah, awesome. That's good to know. And that is how great things start, right? That is how it starts, right? That's how it starts, right? So I should quickly say that Girls Techie started. Please don't drop the ball. But, one thing about us at EAZY-DIGI is the fact that we always like bringing things like this to the spotlight. That's what we do, right? I want you to know that people are watching this event across the globe. I need you to understand that we have a global community and people are viewing this event from various places. So your idea is being propagated right now, right? I'm sure after this event, a lot of people are going to chat up and say, oh, I love those girls. I want to collaborate and, connect and, of course, anything can happen from there, right? So you guys are superstars and Girls Techie has started. right? We need more and more and more and more and more of this. So I just want to see this moment to encourage you guys to keep doing it. Don't stop doing it, right? Keep doing it, keep forging ahead, keep brainstorming, and keep just don't stop doing it, right? Just don't stop doing it. Okay, so girls techie, girls techie, girls techie. So right now, tell me, superstars, what's the next thing from girls techie? So let me start with Sumaya.
Okay, so for the girls techie, we're currently we're planning to hold our cohorts. We're gonna start the publicity next month, December, and we plan to hold it probably March next year. And well, before our cohort, we also plan to organize another physical event, which is, we said we're empowering young girls in STEM, so science, technology, and general mathematics. So we plan to organize another event, probably in January. It's gonna be a math on science clinic, and these we hope to see like an increase in the number of attendees. Sorry. Okay.
It's fine.
So that is also going to be like a sort of publicity. So for our cohorts and as the advertisement, or we continue publicizing on our next cohorts, so we get more people. Yes. About organization.
Yeah, that's awesome. So of course, okay, now would you like to add to that? Would you like to,
So as Maya said, we're having a cohort, we're also having a math and a science clinic. We noticed that one of the reasons why young people run away from science is the fact that teachers don't make science fun for them. So we believe that if we make science fun, then young people are going to embrace science. So having a math and a dance clinic and also a science clinic. So our math clinic is going to be a clinic where we're just going to teach the basics in math, not like big questions in math, but then like we're going to teach the main basic things in math. We're also going to have a science clinic where we're going to do science experiments. We don't want all these events for people to be bored. We want them to have fun, to see that science is not boring, science is fun. So we're going to like make simple experiments, like when you mix salt plus water, it becomes a salt solution. Simple experiments like that. We also plan on having a tour to, just as we said, STEM, that's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We're going to have a tour to places which are related to that. We're going to have a tour to like Medilag. That's for people who are interested in science. You go there, you see, you get inspired by what you see, like a a tour to Chevron. You go, you see engineers and things like that. So.
Yeah, awesome.
Make them make them love it.
Yeah, Sumaya, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
No, I just said we just want to make them embrace them and also love it, because that's like what the world is moving into now. So it's best.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's amazing. Wow, this is something good. Well, I can tell you that we are also going to like push up your events. So let's stay connected for all of your events. We're going to be pushing them up. We are ready to give you the support that we can, now in our capacity to push up the events and to ensure that many kids out there know about it, and then they get connected and then they are part of it. So you guys are amazing. You guys are superstars, right? Like I said earlier, please, we will keep on looking forward to hearing new things from the Girls Techie, like to keep on seeing you guys explore, innovate, keep doing new things. And, this is really amazing. This is super, super amazing. Thank you so much for taking this initiative. Thank you so much for doing this. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right. Yeah. All right. Naomi and Sumaya. Okay. Maybe I'll just call you NS. Naomi, Sumaya, NS. I think I'll just find that easier. Just say NS. Yeah. Awesome. So you guys are the best. Okay. So we're gonna drop it here for today for the moment. You guys should please hang on. Yeah. Please hang on. we're about to round up the event. All right, so for our viewers on YouTube, thank you so much uh, for connecting, for viewing this event. Yeah, so this is really, 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 really an inspiring time. So the reason for this event basically, right, is to say to our schools, is to say to our school leaders, is to say to our school administrators that education in the fourth industrial revolution has become authentic, right? The end product of education in this revolution mustn't be an examination, right? Examinations do not unlock potentials. It doesn't. It doesn't. Exhibitions, conferences, seminars, interviews have the power to, right? Examinations do not unlock potentials in any way. It doesn't. So we need a redirection. Can you see what these kids have come up with, right? These are entrepreneurs. They are innovators. See new things that they're working on, right? So we want to have an education system where this is the focus, where this is the end product, where assessment looks like this, right? Where assessment is evidence-based, where assessment is not about pen and paper thing and, we need a shift, right? And that's majorly because we are in the fourth industrial revolution, right? And the definition of education in this revolution is authentic, right? The evidence has to be a product, a service, a solution, or a discovery, or something like that. That must become the norm in Nigeria, in Africa, everywhere. So thank you for connecting. We hope that this program has inspired you in one way or the other, right? We are on Instagram, we are on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, and we would like to get your feedback. We would like to hear from you as you watch on YouTube. Feel free to drop what you think, share your thoughts, feel free to ask questions, and I will be there to respond. Right, we'd like to hear from you as regards this event. So thank you so much, our viewers. This is where we call it a day for this event. And to our guest, to Ame, to Naomi, to Smaya, thank you so, so much. Thank you for sparing your time. Thank you for being a part of this event. Please, you guys are doing amazing. You guys are superstars. You guys are innovators, right? You guys are the future of Africa. You guys are the future of Africa. So I'm going to say this again. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Keep doing it. We are going to be there to also keep pushing you, right? And everything you do, we'll keep bringing it to the spotlight, celebrating it because we know the value of what you're doing, right? I mean, Naomi and Sumaya, we know the value, right? We know the value of what you're doing. We know the value of this project. That's what we need right now. We need something valuable. We need something that is authentic. That's what we need right now. And so we celebrate it to the utmost, right? So you guys are the best. And of course, let's stay connected and let's keep talking. All right. So once again, thank you. And we're going to be running up the event right now. It's been an awesome time. And see, we'll meet again. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye.